They still looking at their own life like, oh, but I can't do this, I can't do that, and shit. They don't even want no help. So he'd be wasting his time even trying to go help these motherfuckers. I'm saying real shit. So you just got to peep game. You got to go for yours and do something very new. It don't matter what you're doing; it's how you do it. We all doing the same thing. So apparently, we in a situation where everybody money hungry. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't what you do; is how you do it. So you can have modesty where you ain't got to have nobody telling you humble because you're doing it in God's way anyway. So for the most part, and if you ain't a bored individual, you had that satisfaction anyway because God know that it's going towards something that God needs to be useful and shit like that. Other than that, when you just trying to do everything for your own in your own lap in your own circumstance, God ain't fucking with you. And 9 times out of 10, you that individual that got led in jail or in hell right now or got cheated on or isolated. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't even got the satisfaction to be able to tell people to get the fuck away from you, even if you tried. Because reason why people ain't around you, because you got a fucked up ass attitude and character and fake woke energy. So that's different. That's demonic world. You gotta do a little shadow work. But once you get that little shadow work done and shit like that, God could put you back on the path. Now, depending on how much energy you put in that path, the same energy you put in is the same energy you're going to have to put back into something on the opposite side of it to get out of something. So a lot of times y'all get so deep in y'all doo-doo, it might take y'all to physically have to die to get out of that situation. But it might take a lot of y'all 5 to 10 to 15 years to get out of something, and you being strong enough to endure all those resistance moments and not giving up, thinking that you're separate from God or whatever like that, is the ability of you reaping what you sow, but also playing fair and knowing that this is what it's all about. So God will be giving you all kind of gifts and perks throughout it to not make you feel as bad when you are experiencing these extreme catastrophic moments, whether physically, mentally, health wise, relationship wise, however the case may be. But for the most part, you'll be able to be used as a vessel for other individuals, that people who go through extreme trauma or developed a lot of deep doo-doo for themselves, and this is what it took for them to get out of it. If you was doing it for God, God would still have you having gifts and perks, still witnessing and experiencing these damaging moments, yet always knowing that you're not alone in this motherfucker. So you still prosperous. So you're always supposed to not be scared, no matter how catastrophic the third dimension may look like. When you play out this role, you're being used as a vessel, and you have to put trust in that process. Or when things start to get scary, you will find yourself running to a safe haven, a south node, a secure, or that built insecurity, something that develops a situation for you to not experience a vulnerability. And sometimes this what blocks you from actually doing what God needs you to do, because without those experiences, you won't be in that spiritual space God needs you to be in to represent. All spirits have their own position, and they get there based on their vulnerabilities being turned into an ego. And you want to make sure you're on that goddamn path if you're on a walk with God. If you're on a walk with motherfucking God. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. And that's real $1 million motherfucking game for your brain to make you get some strange things for a piece of change. Probably $1 billion. And it's Flight Boss, bitch, for sure. You're not listening to the mind of an Terry Smooth. I am the Royal Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. Pilotman coming with his amazing friend, Subconscious Community and Soul Group. And see y'all tonight. We'll probably do another open panel, or I'll probably just break down some astrology